Hey guys, hey, welcome. Hey, name is BJ. I am from Texas. I'm a truck driver, owner operator, and and I just want to kind of give you a breakdown as to what this video what my channel is about. Um, so I I've been trading for about 6 years, off and on, and I'm taking it serious. I've been recently taking it serious, learning the price a strategy called price action strategy, which is a strategy that all traders or all actual career traders use. Um, it's the proven strategy that there's not too many videos on. I believe there's more videos on it when it comes to trading, regular trading. This is binary options. When it comes to binary options, you see a lot of gimmicky YouTube videos regarding it, and I really don't care for those because they don't really teach you anything. So this one here, this channel is dedicated to actually showing real life trading. I'm going to be documenting all my trades every day. I start trading about 6 in the morning. I try to finish around 12 noon if possible, but sometimes I can finish earlier. Um, and pretty much using price action, and pretty much while I'm trading, I'm going to be walking everybody through what I'm doing, why I traded that way. So it's like a tutorial. At the same time, it's I'm actually going to be making money from this. This is the only reason that I'm trying to do that I'm putting this on YouTube is so that, well, the main, I got a couple reasons, but the main reason is so that I can document my trades. I can look back on these videos and see my progress. Forgive me, my throat is a little bit sore. I'm getting over a cold, but just wanted to, I guess, introduce myself to you. Happy that you're here. Hopefully, you stay for the journey. I am currently trading on on the real account, and I have a certain technique that is pretty unique when it comes to money management. Um, so you can stick around and learn that, and yeah, um, again, I'm not selling anything. There's no I'm not trying to get you to join a Discord channel or what's it called, Telegrams channel, or I'm not promoting this platform. So this platform, I'm not going to say the name of the platform, but it's, if you have delved into any type of binary options, you know this platform. It's the only platform really that's available. I think there's another one that's available, but this one is the main one. It starts with P. The first word starts with P. The second word starts with O. You can get it on, you can get it on your Play Store or your, iPhone store. Don't know what that one's called, but pretty much, um, I am, just trying to um, make sure that I record everything, and I'm going to be comparing because this platform, there's a lot of mixed reviews on it. Some people say that it's a legit platform. Some people say that's a scam. So I'm here to prove that as well. Um, I have lost a lot of money on this platform, but I chalk that up to me following people that don't really have my best interest in mind. And as well as uh, not knowing what I was doing, not really knowing what I was doing. I know a lot more of what I'm doing now, especially with this price action strategy. It really works, and it's logical. So so yeah. Uh, what else I can tell you about me? Uh, um, I can honestly tell you that I'm not uh I'm not, you're not going to hear anything, any type of commercial or anything from me when it comes to this channel. This channel is strictly, I'm gonna be trading, and that's it. It's gonna be done all from my phone, and so that it can, you can I'll be able to show people that you can do this from your phone as well. Um, and it's pretty much gonna be this. I'm pretty much recording my screen, and I'm gonna try to do it where I don't edit too much, and just go through it. I mean, sometimes I might cut it off if I need to work, because I am a truck driver, so I can't. I try to do this early in the morning before I get started with my day. I try to, I try, if I can, I'll try to finish around 9 o'clock, from 6 to 9, if it's a good day. Sometimes it's not so good of a day, and it goes over, and I have to do it on my breaks and stuff. So, but yeah, as far as the platform goes, from what I've seen so far, it is pretty legit. It's not right with the actual market. Like, if you go to, there's an app called TradingView. If you go there, you install that app, you can see the actual um, market price for in any pair that you're in. Because I do, with binary options, I usually just do the pairs, the currency pairs. So you can go there, look at the currency pair that you're trading in with and be able to compare it, right? And from what I see, from what I can tell, it's about 10 points off. So, like, right here, like, you see this area right here that I'm pointing at, right here, circling it. That is the price, the current price, and you see it's fluctuating between 747, 448, 49, 66. Okay, so the very last number on the right side is called a pip, or a point. So it's about 10 points lagging behind, from what I see. Either lagging behind, or in front of it. So the way I interpret that is, they can, and it's always 10 points, or 10 or less. It's usually never more than 10 points. So that kind of tells me that that's the window that you can, that they have to work with. That's how I interpret it. The window that they have to work with, to where if there's a last minute trade that you're trying to win, and you're like 2 or 3 pips from winning it, they have the power to, to push it out of your favor, to where you end up losing by 1 or 2 points. They have that power. I don't know if they actually execute that power, but I'm not going to take any chances with it. So what I do is I trade longer trades. 5 minutes is the shortest I do, but I don't do too many 5-minute trades. My bread and butter is 15-minute to 20-minute trades. So yeah, just wanted to kind of let you know about that, and don't want to spend too much time. We can go ahead and get into it. But yeah, that's what I'm about. Okay, so hopefully you guys stick around, and we can learn together, and learn together and do well. This is, I think, I am optimistic that I'll be making, I'll do pretty good on this one. I'm using it as an extra stream of income. I'm not trying to get rich fast. I'm just trying to grow the account about 5% every day, if possible. And anything extra, I transfer to, there's a Forex account here that you can transfer it to. So you see I have $253 in my Forex account right now. So yeah, any wins over 5% would go there. And then on Friday, this here would be my take home pay, pretty much my paycheck on Friday, minus 20%. I'll keep 20% in here for next Monday. So so yeah, that's it. You'll learn more about everything on the video. All right, I'll talk to you. Hey guys. I wanted to go ahead and open up Pocket Option real quick and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, forgive me. I think my voice is starting to go out. That's crazy. I'm battling with this cold. But I finished driving for the night. You see, it's about 11 o'clock tonight on the 17th of 2025, April. So I'm gonna go ahead and add, the difference of this to make me whole again for tomorrow. 1,000 minus $915 and 58 cents. 84.42. So I'm gonna go to my Forex account and transfer 84.42 from there to my QT real account. So the way you do that is let's see. I don't see a transfer button right here. What is this wallet for? Okay, at the top up you can withdraw. Okay. Well, maybe we have to do it from the quick trading account. So now it gives you the option here. I don't know why it doesn't give you the option on the other one. Alright, transfer from Forex Real to QT Real. It's at $84.42. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Alright, so that's topped up now. So it's pretty easy. Hopefully tomorrow will bring me a better day than it was today. Pretty sure it will. Alright, I'll talk to you guys. Alright guys, well, getting a little bit late start today. 7:55. Yeah, I needed that extra sleep though because I've been waking up. I haven't been getting enough sleep. Plus, I'm trying to get over this cold, and I feel better. I think I feel better at least, but still stuffy. Still have the sore throat. So anyway, I am going to get started. I'm not going to show everything from in prepping. It takes me about an hour to prep everything for the day. So what I do, pretty much put in my notes. Yeah, I put in my notes. I get my notes set up. Pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, so this is yesterday's. Alright. So, and then after I do this, then I go back to the platform, the trading platform, and of course all this is going to change. Well, I did start at 1,000, but everything else is going to change. All right, then go back here and get my the amount set up. Since yesterday was a losing day, today I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go with 6% instead of 3%. So that'll be $60 as well. I'll be trading with on regularly. And the trading pairs, make sure everything is good on that. It is. What's the other one? Okay, and then here, change these to 60. The way I see it is to recoup the funds from yesterday, we should go up whenever we lose. I know it's not, I mean, it's more risky, obviously. But we probably won't go past 6%. Like tomorrow, like today, if we end up losing, if today's losing day as well, we'll probably just stay at 6% or go back to 3%. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Let's see. Forgive me, my brain is a little bit slow right now because I just woke up. Alright, let's see. 6% plus 5%, $50. Well, okay. Yeah, but so we would want to be making 10% now. Which would be $100. So this would be 1,100. 30%. Oh no, that would still be 15% of the bankroll. Is that right? No, it'll be 30% now. Since we are doubling everything. All right. So yeah, so then I go back here and I have that in. I'm gonna change this to my default is about 15 minutes per trade. Here, make sure everything is unchecked because I'm gonna have to go through here and get started. Okay, I'm gonna go to the first one, the first setup, just so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. But I'm not going to go through everything because it's going to take too long for this video. So I'll do the first one, then I'll come back. So the first one is CHFJPY. Let's see if this one is worth it. We need to look at the hour time frame, hour candles. Okay, so with the hour candles, it does look like there's a roof. There's no floor. There's no, legible floor. So we take a trend line, and the roof or the resistance would start at this candle, and because that's the last candle that finished. So we'll start there, and then you'll draw a line to whatever candle is behind it that it touches, which is, it's already there. It's this candle right here. So that is the roof of that. All right. So pretty much what the game plan is, whenever this price point, this price point here, whenever that price goes back up to that roof, then we would trade a 15-minute or 20-minute trade of it going back down. So these are our candles. So we would go into the specifics of it and see. So let's go to the specifics real quick. Let's do a 5-minute candles. so you can see it more. All right, so that's the same line, and this line here, you can be more specific now. You can drop it right there. I can't see the other end of the line because I want to move that a little bit as well. Okay. So yeah, then go back to 5 minutes. All right, that's good. So pretty much this will be the roof. When it touches that roof, as you see here, it drops back down under it. It stays under for a while. And then that next time it hit up there about right here, and then it tested it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different times. It tested it before it dropped. So that there was that would be that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 minutes, 40 minutes pretty much is when it dropped. So, and then here it hit it and went right back down again. So it just keeps testing that. It tested it here, there. So what that means is whenever it does go back up there, and it looks like it's going back up there very often. Like almost every 5 minutes it's going up there, you know? So, but it tests it and it comes right back down. So because you're seeing that, it looks like the best type of trade to do on this one would possibly be I mean, like here it was, you know, it was like 40 minutes here, but we don't know if we're gonna do that again. Recently, it's been like every 5 minutes it drops back down after it hits it. So I would say it's pretty safe to do a 5 minute trade on this one. Every one is different, and in this case it is hitting and then dropping, hitting and dropping, hitting and dropping. So yeah, a 5 minute trade would probably be good here. And it's been repeating this for you know, I mean, it stayed under this line for how long? It's been about at least 10 hours. At least 10 hours since it stayed under this line. So, and let's see. This is the hour time frame. Yeah, I can't really draw a floor though, because this candle right here was a really low candle, and it makes it to where it prevents me from drawing a floor. So I can't draw a floor, but I can. The roof is good. So we'll just wait and see what happens. I'm gonna change this to 5. You know, usually longer time frames are better, but because you see it's testing it pretty often. It's testing it pretty often. I don't know if it's going to test it again. It might. But anyway, but that's the point as far as when it comes to what I'm doing. I'm setting up. You know, usually I wouldn't even be in this one like that, as far as trying to find an opportunity. But because it's tested so often, it's quick. I mean, it's possible that it could go back up there. You know. And I wouldn't want to miss it. So But yeah, let me set up. Well, I am gonna look in here, look on this one to see if I can catch it going back up again before I set up anything else, because again, I don't want to miss the opportunity. It looks like it's testing it like that. So I'm gonna wait before I set up anything else. I don't. I'm going to cut it for right now and come back. If I end up putting the trade in, if it ends up getting close, I'll go ahead and start recording again. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Hey, so I just want to let you know, I did, while I was setting up, I did see an opportunity for a good trade. So I put it in for 15 minutes. Right now it's 12 minutes and 21 seconds left on it. I was hoping that I could get a secondary trade in a little bit under this current price point for my primary, but it hasn't hit that low point again since I put that one in. So I'm still looking to see if I can get it, but I saw a good opportunity, being that there is a floor and a roof on this one. You can see it better on the hour time frame, but just so I can kind of show you, it hit up here. Then it dropped back down after about 15 minutes. Here it hit and dropped straight back down, and then here it hit, dropped straight. So that's the roof. The floor hit here and went back up, like pretty much immediately. Then it hit here and then it went up, and then it went back down and went back up. But it's testing that support. And right here it touched and went back up, and then here it broke through. But then it went right back up into it again. So I don't. It's not a breakout, It's not a breakout. A breakout is, none of these candles are breakout candles. It went through here, and this candle here is a huge hammer candle, which indicates that sellers haven't taken control yet. Then it did go a little bit lower, but it was an indecisive candle, and this one was a little bit lower, also kind of indecisive. It was kind of an upside down hammer. The next candle went all the way back up through the support, and it stayed up there for a while. Then now it's like kind of drifting on the line, right? So I think it's going to continue that trend of drifting on that line. Okay, that's a good one right there. I'm going to put that one in. And yeah, so I think it's going to be attracted to this line here. It's not going to obviously it could break right here, but it hasn't really been. It hasn't broken yet. So in 15 minutes is giving this prediction time to go back up toward this line. So that's my my thoughts on it. Just want to let you know I'm still setting up, so I'll come back to you here in a little bit. Still have 9 minutes on the first one. All right. So I saw a good opportunity here as well. If you look at the hour chart, there's a support right there for about 10 hours or so. It's been hitting under that support line. If you go down, zoom in on it, 30 minutes, it's been attracted to that line. It broke out, but then it hopped right back in. So yeah, and then you go to 5 minutes. You see that pretty much it stayed above the whole time. Then it broke out here, and it stayed under for some while. But now it's back up, in this line. So when it breaks out like that, usually it wants to remain from my experience, I've noticed it wants to stay close to this line. It's like it's going to start going back down, like zigzagging, going back down through it, back up. So that's my guess on it. It's not it's not a real certain guess. I mean, I wouldn't do a primary on it. I mean, I did a secondary on it for 15 minutes, so we'll see what happens, because I thought I was able to get a pretty good price point. So we'll see. While I was doing that, my primary did come in that I had on the GBP USD. So let's just see how that one's doing. GBP USD. Well, let me see. I'll make sure I need to star that, and that was AUD CHF. So here, what I'm doing is, all the ones that I'm playing, I'm putting a star by, and all the ones I'm checking, I check this box here. That way, I know I've already looked through it. So, GBP USD, we're winning by 10 points, and we got a minute left, or 2 minutes left. GBP USD, okay. It's at 54% now. I know I didn't get it at that low. Yeah, it was at 91% when I got it. So yeah. If I recall, the 60% one was a bit higher. Let's see what we end up with in the 60% one. Dang, only 4-point difference. Goodness gracious. Well, yeah, don't really like it, because it's leaving too much. It's trusting this platform too much to actually give you that win. I mean, that's my opinion. But it gave it to us, so can't be mad. And this one. Yeah, it seems like it's, we have 30 seconds left. Selling pressure is still trying to override, so I think we're gonna win it as well. So good start. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on searching. Just want to make sure. I'm gonna keep on setting up. Looking at this to see if there's another opportunity here. I think so. I mean, I think it's going to keep on going up, really, before it starts going back down. So we can get a good price point. I'm doing that 15 minutes on this one, with a secondary trade though. And I think I got a secondary trade in already. Excuse me. So if I can get this candle to pump back down, I'll go ahead and do another 15 minutes, because I believe it still hasn't reached where it's supposed to reach. It needs to get back up there where the line's at, where the support line's at. So let's just get a good pump. Yeah, in this type of binary options, it's really about trying to get a great price point, right? Because when the time runs out, it's all about your price point. If you're above or below your price point. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me get back to it, and I'll get back to you with you guys. Hey, guys. So, setting up again. I saw a good opportunity. We go to our, you know, so we see that it touched here, it touched here, touched there, and it touched here. Okay, it didn't touch there, but I got close. And touched here. This one here is the one we're supposed to be playing off of, though. This candle right here, and it didn't touch that candle. So, but when I got in, it was already down here, right? Like this candle, this long candle was already down here. So I was like, man, the support has been, I mean, it's been holding up. Even this candle, you know, held up to the support. But you know, officially, I wouldn't put this floor here because, you know, like if I was doing the correct way, I wouldn't put the floor here because this candle didn't touch. I'm supposed to put it for the most recent candle. But again, I did see a great opportunity there, so I put it there. And they had a roof as well. The roof is legit. So that was the hour time frame. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it hasn't hit. It hasn't gone down. I don't know why this just moved. I could have sworn this line just moved. So, oh man, come on now. All right. So, yeah, for the past like 11 hours, 10 hours or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Yeah, it's been staying within this boundary, right? So I went ahead and put a trade in. I meant to put a primary trade in, but I had it set for 30 minutes for a secondary trade. So I put my secondary trade in first, and then so you can see what I did. Put my secondary trade in first, and then I switched to primary mode. And I put my primary trade in, but I accidentally tapped it twice. So, I mean, it's a good price point, but I still tapped it twice by accident. I didn't mean to do that. So, so pretty much I have 2 primary trades in right now, which is not the accurate, what's the word? It's not the accurate thing I'm supposed, or the accurate, like level that I'm supposed to be at. After I win one $60 one, then I'm supposed to go up to 120. Or once I win my second $60 one, which I've already won one $60 one, so I'll go up, and a second one, then I'm supposed to go up to 120. So in this case, I put 2 60s in, and then this 30. So I'm not gonna chalk it up to an accident. I'm not gonna deviate too much. I'm not gonna deviate from my from the level. And so the next trade I put in as a primary, if I win this one, will be $120 one. So I had 5 trades going on, but one just ended. I think it ended. Yeah, we were good on it. Let's see, 11-point difference. And then like a fool, I put, you saw me put in a trade that was only paying 54%. This one here, it's ridiculous. That that I didn't see. I didn't look at it. But that's the next one that's going to be ending in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So, so far so good. I mean, we have 3 trades in, 3 trades won. So primaries obviously are the important ones. Right now is looking good. 103 points, 97 points, and this one is 95 points. So, so we'll see what happens on it. I'm still trying to set up. I just keep on finding opportunities right when I'm trying to set up, And this one's way on its way back up, from where our price points are. So that's good. That's good. 15-minute trade. So we'll see what happens with that. USD CAD. I don't think I had time to start this one. Okay, so I'm starting that now. and I have it checked here, so good. All right, I'll catch you guys. I'm gonna finish up this list, hopefully. So I wasn't able to go through all of them because it's too many. It's too many trade or pairs. I'm already at 10 that I've already starred. So that's good enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 that I've already starred. So let's see how our trades are doing. We have minutes left. We're winning all of them. This one by 164, awesome. This one by 166, awesome. This one by 165. That's great. You can't ask for any better than that. I mean, it's all the same pair, so that's kind of obvious that we'll be winning by that much on all of them. But yeah, let's go back to it. USD CAD. I think that's which that was the one that was USD CAD. Yeah. See, it's already back up to the top. 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean it's already headed back up there to the top. So these are safe that they're going to come in, so I can get ready for my next trade, which is going to be double. And because I made those mistakes that are going to go in our favor, even if we lose this next primary trade, we're still going to be up for the day. But obviously, I'm gonna try. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant. It's more so about just trying to get these 4 primaries in a row. It's 9:24 now. I haven't really started driving. I've been trying to see if I could wait it out. Yeah. Let me go ahead and see. So we know these ones are wins. You know, there are only 12 seconds left. Yeah, but let's wait for them to come in all the way. Today so far has been really good because I mean all my trades have won. You know, it's been a good day so far. All right, so let's go to the next one. So we're going to just be looking to see if we can find an opportunity. So here, you know, it was staying above, then it dropped down, then it went back, and now it's kind of like hovering over that through that line, right? It's not wanting to really break the line. So I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to continue the trend and not want to break. Let me look at the hour just to see. It did drop last hour. It dropped tremendously. It dropped tremendously last hour, and looks like it's coming back up to this line. But it's not a safe trade now. Even though it's at this line, it may drop again, and I don't trust it. So I'm not going to trade this one. Can I trade a roof on this one? Can I switch it to a roof maybe? Well, not right now, but maybe later. 1, 2, 3. Well, if you're looking at up here, from here to here, it has not gone past that point. So there is a roof here. Excuse me. There's a roof here now. So that's the way I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna wait till it hits that roof and then come back down with it. Okay. Next one, CHFJPY. So last hour it went through. So that makes this one not a favorable one anymore. But it does have a floor now. From here to here. So that's the floor of it now. So it is. If we can get it to touch that floor, then we'll trade it going up. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to modify these lines based off of the last hour. You know, you always want to try to keep your hour your support and resistance lines. So this one here, you know, the last hour, you see what happened. It didn't actually touch. Excuse me. And based on you know what it did, yeah, I didn't actually touch, but so like, you know, if I was coming into this one, I wouldn't be able to draw a line on this one, because the most recent one that closed, you can't draw a line on that one for the last 5 candles. You can for the floor now though. So if you look at the floor from here to there, it's pretty legit right there. Pretty legit floor. So it's getting close to. I don't know if it's gonna touch it, but it's closed. The problem with having so many pairs that you're using is you may miss, you know, opportunities. All right, so let's keep going, keep looking. All right, so this one, ooh, it's right there. So let's see. Yep, it's right there. It's about to touch that line, so that's going to be a good opportunity there. Let's go to 5-minute mode. Yep. If it gets close, we're going to put a 20-minute trade in. Let's wait for 20 minutes. Because, you know, if you see every time it gets close to that, it touches it, it drops right back down. In 20 minutes, it should be, I think 20 minutes is a little bit better than 15 minutes here. I mean, not too much better, because, I mean, right there, it dropped back down. Oh, shoot. Let me. And what trend is this? This looks an uptrend. Yeah, I might just change to 15 minutes. And I don't like the way that this thing is set up, where it's like your times, like your timer where you're editing, changing time, and is right by the buy and sell button. So you could accidentally make a trade, but that's fine. I mean, this is what it is. All right. So if we can get it to go back up, I mean, 20 minutes. I'm gonna do 20 minutes. And I'm going to wait for it to hit the peak of this candle. Just stay up there. Come on now. You know you want to. Dadgummit. Okay, that's fine. All right. And then, this is 20 minutes, right? So, then I'm going to put a secondary. If I can get a better price point. If it goes a little bit higher, you know, like right around that line, I'll go ahead and put in a secondary trade as well. That one will be 15 minutes though. It's pretty volatile, this candle. Yeah, it's hard to catch the right price point when it's this volatile, you know. But because I'm doing a secondary trade, I'm not necessarily worried too much if I miss it. Come on now, pump back up there. Just give me a good pump. I mean, it's up there for like a split second, then drops back down. Come on now, get up there. Get up there. You know you want to. You know you want to. Give me a good one. Good one. Come on. Oh man, jerks. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a little bit better than the primary, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, anyway. Okay, so we'll come back to this one. Let's see if we can find anything else, because I would like to finish this up before I start moving. So I'm gonna go back to the top. Okay, ooh, see? All right, so let's see what we're looking at. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good, and it dropped. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in, I can only put in a secondary though. Okay, so put my secondary in because that's a good price point. You know, it's a really good price point. It has not yet gone past that line. It's not gone past that line, and this is the first time it's gone past that line. So it's a good one. Now I have one, and now this I know it's going crazy, isn't it? I have one more trade that I could put in. Do I want to put it in here though? Yes, I do. All right. So I have all four of mine in. So we will see what happens with it. GPB USD, GPB AUD. Right now they are both losing by how much? 5 points there and 10 points there. Okay. And that just means it's probably still going up. Let's see, GPB USD. That is right? GPB USD, GPB AUD. Yeah, it's going to come back down. I wish I would have waited, been a little bit more patient, but it's okay. See, like right now, it broke. Ooh, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect right there. But I can't break my rules. My rules is I have to wait for the primary to come in before I can put another primary in. So that was a good time though. I mean, right now is the perfect time to put a trade in because it's just broken, and it doesn't do that. It doesn't break through that resistance. It hasn't. I mean, it broke through here, but it went drop right back down. I really want to put in my last primary here. Shoot, what I'm gonna put in 60 right here. Okay. I mean, because those two trades that I accidentally put in, or that one that was 60, I'll put this one in. That'll be another 60. 60, 120, 180. I'm trying to calculate to see what I would have to put in for it to be my final trade. So pretty much what I did was I went ahead and put it in because it was a great price point. I put it in for 15 minutes at 180. 180 because that mistake that I made earlier where I actually traded $60. That $60 plus this 180 is 240, which will be my last trade of the day, because that's if I win this 120, which I'm pretty confident I'm gonna win it. This is risky what I'm doing because I'm putting two primaries at once. It is a break of my rule, but because I also, if I had more time to be a little bit more patient, I would. And I can't use that as an excuse. I mean, but I am working at the same time. I'm supposed to have taken off already. So I broke my rule when it comes to this, but I think that it will pay off, and I'll be done for the day. That's pretty much where I'm going with it. taking advantage of that mistake I made earlier and not trade too much more, right? I didn't trade 240 on this one, just in case if I lose it, then I'll be down at that point, because if I lose that one, more than likely I would have lost the 120 trade as well, or the other one. So anyway, I just wanted to be safe, and put 180 instead. So like, it won't hurt as bad because I did have some extra mistakes that I capitalized on, So we will see what happens. Let's see if we have any trades ending soon. We don't. All of them are pretty up here high. So we'll come back. I'll let you know how things go. So I just want to update that I went ahead and set my time for my work to start at 10. So I got about 16 minutes left of being able to do this before I have to start driving. All right, so we have, as far as on the trades, we have our next trade was going to end in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. So if we look at that one, we are right now losing by 42 points. And that's the one that we also have the primary trades in, the $120 one and the $180 one. So let's see what's going on with that one. I wouldn't think that, like, this $180 one, we're losing by 20 points. It's still time to turn around. That's where we put the $20, the 20-minute trades in for it. But this one's a 15-minute trade though. But 5 minutes 44 seconds left on that one, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on this one. So let's start looking at that one and see, looking at this and see what's going on with it. As you see, this one here, these were the secondary trades. It went down and now it's starting to pop back up. So let's look. GBP AUD. Let's see, GBP AUD. I want to make sure all my trades were good trades as far as percentage wise. Okay, they were. Anything that's 70% or higher is what I look for when it comes to paying out. Okay, so this one, again, it's way in the overbought area. You look at the stochastic oscillator down here as well. It's way in the overbought area, which means that it should be coming down here soon. So we'll see what happens. The reason that you do the longer trades is so that it'll play out. The overall, it gives time for your prediction to come true. So it's been up there for a little bit, which is a little bit longer than the rest the other times. The other times it touched up here, it would go right. It would pretty much go right back down for the last, I think 9 hours is what we said on this one. So now it's it went up there, has reached its peak, and now we're hoping that it starts going back down. We end up losing the secondary trade. That's our first loss of the day. That secondary trade was we put that one in for 15 minutes, but I think we put it in for it was I can't recall exactly where the price point was on it. Let me look at it again. The price point on this one was 2.08389. Okay. So I think we had a better price point on this one. Did we? No, 386, but a little bit less of a price point on this one. So we'll see what happens. We have 2 minutes left. We're still very much in it, because pressure is, we are getting a lot of selling pressure. And as I said about this line, it acts as a magnet. So it looked like one of the other trades came through, or both of those trades came through. Okay, what did we win by? 53 points on one, 6 points on the other. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure, for it to go back down, and we still have 1 minute and 32 seconds left on the one that's going to be ending the soonest. So I'm hoping that pressure pushes it back down within a good amount of time before it doesn't. We're down to 1 minute, 8 seconds left. And yeah, it's still a lot of pressure. So right now, I'm starting to think, if my mind is like, if we end up losing both of these, where would we be? $928 is what's in there now. We started off at 1,000. So, and this would be 2 primaries that we lost, which means that we'll have 5 primary. We'll have 3 more primaries that we can lose before we would have to stop for the day. So, I mean, we would still be in decent shape, but my rule that I broke would backfire on me on this one, because I'm out an additional 180. So, I mean, it's a lesson learned, because it looks like we're going to end up losing it. Lesson learned on not putting in 2 primaries at the same time, because you could end up losing both of them. So yeah, but because of that, what we could do now, so we don't have any primaries in, but this is an opportunity to because it broke out, and it's been out for a while. Well, not it hasn't been out too long. It's only been out for about 5 minutes. And it's steadily been going up. I think that it would start going back down here soon, though. Everything is telling me that it should be going back down here soon. Like this candle here was the breakout candle, the breakthrough candle, and then this candle here was a little bit indecisive with what it wants to do. It's in the overbought zone, and it's been in the overbought zone for a while. So I do think it's going to hit that line again. We would go. I mean, this would not be a. This would be a secondary trade. We'll do 20 minutes. Wait till I get a little bit more of a pump up, and then I'll go ahead and put it in. I'm gonna do 15 minutes. And we have to start over on the primaries again, starting back with 60. So far we are down. I mean, regardless of how good we did, we won so many in a row, but those 2 primaries at the end, that was breaking my rule. That's what did it. I mean, we wouldn't be down if we just put that 1 primary in. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get it up there again. It's already starting to go back down. So, you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and put this one in because I'll see what happens. Let me give it a little bit more time. I mean, we have others. Pretty sure I'll be able to find a good one. Okay. So we're just looking. Yeah, that one it broke through, but then it went right back up. I don't really like to play too much more than reversals. Those are the pretty accurate ones, right? I think that's the one that we're in before. Yeah, I mean, this is a good one to go with though, because you know, I mean, this candle right here indicates selling pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna do again. I'm gonna do a secondary one if we can get it to go up. I kind of want it to go up to where the last candle, the volume of the last candle. All right, that's fine. All right. Let's go down to this one, 15 minutes, or actually go back up to 60 because we don't have a primary in yet. GPP AUD, AUD JPY, nothing quite yet. Euro JPY, nothing quite yet. Okay, what we got going on here? All right, so yeah. I think we'll find something better. It's so low. Was I actually looking at these ones? What is this one? AUDCHF. CHFJPY. GPB AUD. AUDJPY. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we have too many opportunities right now. AUDUSD. Yeah, we really don't. Everything else is 64 or below. So the best one is the one that we're already in, which I believe is just GPP AUD. That's the best one that we're in right now. Because, you know, if you look at it again from the hour standpoint, it's still honoring that it's still honoring this price point. You know, in 38 seconds, this hour is going to be over, so it will be a new line that would be drawn, and I'll draw that line. I might as well draw it now. It will be from here to here. Here to there. That's pretty much where the new lines will be. In less than 10 seconds, it pumps up over that line, which I don't think it will. Out there. So, as you see on the new line, our price point is not as good. Okay, but it is a longer time frame, so we might still be fine. Let's look at the 5-minute candles. See how this translates. Doesn't translate very well in the world. It's 10 o'clock as well. On a 30-minute one. Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Hour. It has to be at least 5 candles. It's 5 candles. All right. And so 30-minute time frame. It probably needs to come down a little bit. All right, and 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop for now. I gotta start driving. I'll catch back up with you guys though. Hey. So I did see a opportunity. I do see an opportunity here. Let me give you the hour look on it. So, you know, it looks like it's pretty much right there, you know. If you look at the candles for the last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, it's been following this support line. It's been following it has a roof as well, and it's coming into an apex, but the apex is not yet, so I don't think it's gonna break out right now. It's probably gonna take a little while before it breaks out. Well, not too much, but maybe another hour or so. So anyway, I put in a 20-minute trade, primary trade 20-minute, and then secondary trade 20-minute. Just wanted to let you know. We'll see how that plays out. The last trade that I had, and that one did end up winning as well. It was a secondary one. So this is my first primary trade. So let's see what happens. I'll be back. Guys, hey, just want to let you guys know I was able to get it at a good price point on this one. This is an hour time frame line, and you notice that it touches that line and then goes right. It hops right back up within 5 minutes. So I put a 20-minute trade on this one. I was seeing if I could wait for it to drop back down and give me a better price point and do another trade. These are secondary trades because I have a primary trade in it already. All right, that's good enough. All right, so I have I have two secondaries here. Then I do have a primary in with how much time left on it. 3 minutes 20 seconds left. It is GPB AUD. Let's see how it's looking. All right, yeah. So this was the one that I was very confident that it would be going back up toward that line, toward the the resistance line here soon. It's been under for a while. It's been under for and if you look at the stochastic oscillator here, it's oversold. So it's supposed to be traveling back up here. It's been down here for a while, and this is the lowest point it's been. If you look at this line, it was pretty much staying with the line, and then dropped under, and it's been pretty low ever since. I did a 20-minute trade on this one, thinking that it would be back up above that line, and it has. Like 5 minutes later, it was at some points it was above. The next time frame, next 5 minutes, it was above again. Next five minutes was above again. So it is wanting to be above. And the last three candles were green. So this candle has 2 minutes left on it, and I only have 1 minute left on my time frame though for it. So I think this candle is going to end as a green candle as well. I would put another, because it's kind of risky. I could put a secondary trade in right now once that candle hits a minute. Because I think that it will close as a green candle based off what the other candles have been doing. It doesn't seem like it really wants to go down. It wants to go up. But it's a risky trade. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go. Since it's only a if I can get it to go red right there. Come on now. They faked me out right there. That's BS. All right, so 6 seconds left on this primary, and you see how it pretty much is like touching my line. 2 seconds, 1 second. I barely won that one. I barely won it. I don't like that. I won, but I barely won. What I win by? Oh, I didn't even win. It broke even. It hit exactly on my line, which I didn't have TradingView open to verify that, to confirm that, because I was too busy trying to figure something else out. But I didn't lose any money there. I didn't win any money. So I don't have a primary. I don't have a primary in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put another primary here though, because I do like it at 20 minutes. Oh, 69% though. I wonder if that last I ended up losing that trade, that 1 minute trade. But I won. Yeah, I had that 69%, so I shouldn't have put that trade in anyway. Like just not looking. So I'm gonna wait for it to get. Oh, excuse me. Wait for it to get down low again and put a 20-minute trade in for it to go back up. Because again, It should be going up here soon. If I can get it red, just go down a little bit. Because sooner or later it's gonna rise back up there. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. I was very wrong about that last candle. That last candle definitely ended in a red by a lot. So let me look at this again and see if this is actually legitimate. Try to fight this pair. All right, so the candles indicate indecisiveness. Pretty much, that's what the candles indicate. So this wouldn't be a smart one to put in a trade on. So let's keep on going. Okay, this one here was good. It touched, and where's that right now? We can get price to go back up. I'll put a 20-minute trade in. 15-minute trade actually. All we need is price to kind of hit that, kind of missed the entry to begin with. But if it can go up a little bit, instead of going down, this is our line. It's been touching that line and coming back down, so we're respecting it. I think we missed it. Because this one is this candle is definitely not as volatile as the other pair that we're watching. All right, I think that's good. That's good. That's a good price point right there. If it can go a little bit further up, I'll put in another one. But I'm not worried about it. I already got a $30 one in though. So my next trade would have to be $15. So just to explain it, just for anybody that might be new to the channel. I can only put 4 trades in at one time, okay? One primary, which is the biggest trade, and then the 3 secondaries I can put in. While that primary is going on, I can put in three secondaries. The secondaries are half the amount of the primary. The first one is half the amount. The first secondary is half the amount. The second secondary is half of that amount of the initial. So, excuse me on that right there. So the second one is half the amount of the initial first secondary, okay? And then the third secondary is the same amount of the second secondary. So, and while those are going on, you can't put any more trades in. You have to wait for your primary to finish. Okay, if your secondaries finish before your primary, and their wins, What does it matter if they're wins or losses? If you finish before the primary, then you can put in another secondary if you see something. If your primary loses, though, however, then the next trade that you have in, which was a secondary, is now your primary trade. So it graduates to a primary trade when you lose your primary trade. And so pretty much if you lose four primary trades in a row, then you're done for the day. That's one of the rules for the stop loss. If you there's different rules for everything as well. Max explained them in the earlier videos, so I'm not going to rehash it here. But yeah. I'm looking at now, we have 6 minutes left on one. So like as of now, I could still put in one more secondary trade for $15 if I could find a good price point. I would put it in here if we can get a better price point, which it looked like we did have a better start price point, but I didn't even see. Wasn't even looking. Yeah, but it looked like we weren't able to. We would have been able to put in a better price point, but it looks like I missed it. That's fine. So what else we have going on? Good opportunity. Put in a 20-minute trade. I mean, this would be good enough for a primary trade, but we have a primary in already. So, as you can see, it's following that hour line, is using it as support. It did cross it right here, but within about 20 minutes it went back up. So that's my thoughts is what's going to happen here. I mean, if it does cross it, if it crosses it, then within 20 minutes it will be back up above the line there. This is a uptrend, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's an uptrend. The hour trend is an uptrend. So I do like it. Yeah, at 20 minutes, I think that's safe that we're going to win that one. So we have 4 trades in now. Let's look at the Euro CAD. We're losing those 2 right now. By 49 points one, by 33 points the other. Euro CAD, let's see. Okay, so it crossed through. It's crossed through one time and then it went back up. Crossed through before. I mean, since then it hasn't crossed through. So this time it's crossed through and it's staying down for a little bit. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I think it's going to go back up. We have 3 minutes left on one and 3 minutes left on the other. So as you can see, like the reasons that I put the 20-minute trades is because of this fact. You want to give time for your prediction to come true. Since you can't predict short time frames, like it's impossible to predict a short time frame. The longer ones are more able to be predicted. It doesn't win every single time, but it's more able. and it looks like it's right now at the support line. Hopefully it doesn't bounce off of it. And it respects it and it stays above it. I mean, I like the candle. It's a really good push back up. So we will see what happens with it. All right, so 0 CAD. Yeah, I think we're good on it because typically, if this candle closes inside, then the next candle would more than likely not finish below again, below that line. But it will stay. If it does finish below, it still will stay kind of with the line. It's not going to fluctuate again all the way below our price point. So there's 3 minutes left in this candle. I mean, all we need is a minute on one and then 3 minutes on the other. So it's looking good. It's looking good. I think this is pretty safe that we're going to get this one, because again, it looks like it is going to. Well, we don't know for a fact if that candle is going to close above the support, but if it does, then that's going to be that's like a strong indicator that's going to remain right there around the line. Got a really good push on this candle. Excuse me. Okay, so looks like we're gonna win this one. And if you look, all right, so that one's done. That was in, and if you look, it broke through here, then it went up for a while. And every time it got close, it went up for a while. I mean, it's that doesn't necessarily mean that this one will continue the trend, but it may. If this candle closes above this line, then that's a good indicator that it will continue its uptrend. That is a good indicator that it will it's going to respect that support, and it's going to stay above it. Like it's going to bounce back off of it again whenever it does go back down. This stochastic oscillator, it is saying that it was overbought and now it's going down. It's supposed to be going down. Oh, I'm sorry. It's showing that it's oversold. It's supposed to be going up. So, okay. So that one closed there. I would like to put in a primary trade here if we have a primary trade in right now. So I can't put a primary trade in. But I'll put if this touched that line again, I'll put in a primary trade. But I don't know if it's going to touch the line again. It might continue its uptrend. This one is, it seems like this one is it's not as volatile as the others. is it should go up, and this whole trend has been going up. You know, it's been touching and then going up. So I mean, I have no reason to believe it's not going to continue doing that. So I mean, I have a secondary trade that I can put in right now. This is 39%. We won the other one. Okay, so we won another secondary just now. So we got two more secondaries. Well, we got one secondary. So this one could be a higher secondary. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like I'm going to catch it. It's definitely continuing the trend. So, you know, in cases like this, you know, you just have to move on and see if you can find something else. I mean, our secondary did come through on it. We have a primary that is ending in 2 minutes. Let's look to see what's going on with that one. AUDCHF. All right. So yeah, I mean, pretty much, you know, following that hour trend, you know, we got a good price point up there, and it looks like it's following it. It's starting to push down. So that was a safe one, I think. We're in on that one. Not this one. Okay, well, this one's a little closer. Still got 10 minutes on it though, so I'm not going to touch back. I'm not going to touch bases on that one until a little bit later. See if we can find something else to throw a secondary at. I don't know why I tapped this one. I don't even have a favorite in. AUDJPY. Oh, okay. What's going on? Okay. I like this one. It's in a good point. It's in a good place right now. 30-minute trade, 20 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. If you look at what was going in before, the touch there, in 20 minutes it was back up. It got close here, 20 minutes was back up. This is an hour trend, right? That was it. So let's look at the hour lines and see what we're talking about here. So yeah, like if you look at it, you know, it's following that, it's respecting that support. This hour candle, because the last one just closed, so it's really like right, it's supposed to be like right there. This one's supposed to be up here, a little bit up. The left one is supposed to be a little bit up. Mess that up. That's more of where it's supposed to be. So let's look at 30 minutes. This was 30 minutes, so it's good for 30 minutes. And then let's look for an hour. Or we try for 5 minutes. So it's really good. How's our trade looking? Because I want to put a primary in on this one. Okay, our primary, it came through. Primary came through, so I can go and put another primary in right here, because I think this is really good time for 20 minutes. You know, I mean, you gotta take these reversals. You gotta take these reversals when you see them. You know, for primary, if you can do a primary on a reversal, you know, an hour long reversal where it's touched multiple times, that line, and it's respected it, you have to take it. You know. So that's pretty much what it's showing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. That first candle was the breakthrough candle. This next candle, depending on where it closes, would be considered a breakout. If it closes as a upside down hammer, that means it's a breakout. Okay, and breakouts breakouts are part of it. You know, it doesn't always follow the hour trend. If it breaks out, then what that means is this line right here acts as the resistance. This is the new roof now. So we'll just have to see what happens. We still have a lot of time left on those other ones. I just want to look at this one and see at the end of this 5-minute period for this candle, where is it going to end? You know, it's a long red candle. My hope is that it starts going back up before this candle ends, and it becomes a hammer candle. You know, because a hammer candle, it represents price movement back up. So, like, where is that now? That's where I wanted to finish. You know, that's where I wanted to finish. When this candle ends, exactly, it's indicating that it's not a breakout, and it's probably gonna go back up. So we will see. We will see what happens. It did reverse on itself, but the 5 minutes is not over yet. So we'll see what happens. Depending on what this candle does, I'm gonna put a secondary trade in. I mean, if it turns out to be a breakout candle, I'm gonna go ahead and put a secondary trade in for 15 minutes. Okay, so we have 60, we have 60, we have 30. Okay, so yeah, we have 3 trades in already. And this one will be a short time period. This one will be about 5-minute candle. So pretty much what I will be saying is the next candle that closes after this one would be that's only if, again, this candle becomes a full body candle. If it keeps on pushing down, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a 5-minute time frame that the next candle will also be a red candle pushing down. And again, the secondary trade, I would never do this with a primary. You know, 5 minutes is too low, I think, to be trying to do a 5-minute trade on a primary. Okay, so. Yeah. I was getting close to push down. Okay, well, it keeps on going. Yeah, I mean, it ended pretty well. If I can get a green candle on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and still put it in. If it can go back into the green, I'm gonna go ahead and still put it in. I'm gonna do 4 minutes since this candle's already started. do think this candle will end as a red candle. It's getting close. A little bit more push to make it green. Try to time it right when the candle ends. It's a slim red candle. I just need it to be green. There we go. Okay. So pretty much, you know, I put that one in because I do think this candle, it will end up red at the end of the day. Primarily because that last candle was a pretty significant it was a pretty significant, full-bodied candle, right? It wasn't it was an actual full candle, but it was close. So my prediction is it will continue to go down, at least temporarily, before it starts going back up. I know it's against these trades I have up here, but these trades are longer trades. These trades are for, you know, there are 20-minute trades. Now they're at 13 minutes. So it could I could very well still win this one, the $15 one, secondary one, and win these ones as well. You know, when the market reverses. So. We'll see what happens. I mean, again, it's one of those short secondary ones. So, and I think one just ended on us. We end up losing that one. It was a secondary one. We lost by 1 point. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because again, those kinds of losses where you lose by such a short margin, you are trusting, you know, this platform to not manipulate. You know, not manipulate. There's a 10-point window that, of price of price point that they can manipulate. They can, if they want to, they can manipulate. They can make it go up or down, depending on you know what yours is going to end at. Again, I don't know if for sure. I haven't caught them doing that yet, but it's possible, and I'm definitely going to be monitoring it though to see, you know. So looking at this, you know, it appears that I may be wrong about this candle. I thought it was going to be a red candle, but it looks like it's going back up already, which is fine. I mean, again, it's a secondary trade. It's not really a lot of money. Obviously, the primary trade is the better one that we want to win, because that allows us to go up to the next level once we win it. We still have some time left on that one, though. This secondary one is going to be ending in 28 seconds, so pretty sure that's a loss. And again, you know, short-term time frame one trades are all risky. So you just know that you are pretty much gambling when you go down that low. But because it was a secondary trade, excuse me, felt like it was okay to do it. So this should continue to go up to touch that roof. That's usually what happens. And I don't know if this is a breakout or not. I can't tell, because that last candle did close as a very significant selling or buying candle. So I might continue to respect this boundary. We have 2 trades that we can put in, both $15 trades, and then we lost those last 2 $15 trades. This one ended at 22-point difference, which is better. At least I know I wasn't cheated. You know, for a fact, I know I wasn't cheated. So if I can get this candle to go back down to the red, I'm gonna do another short-term one, 5-minute. If it can go back down to the red, then I'm gonna. My thoughts is that it's gonna hit maybe 10 minutes. It's gonna hit that support. Before it starts going back down again, it's going to hit that support. So actually, this needs to be shorter. Let's get it red. Let's get it red. I mean, it's close enough. Goodness gracious. I should have just tapped it. But I do have 2 trades in this already, right? I do have a primary and I have a secondary in this already. So I really don't need to be investing more into this. So maybe that was me. Maybe it was for the best that I did not tap it. You know, that's another one of my rules. Not to invest going the same direction more than 2 trades on one pair. So it did touch it. Let's see what happens. I hope it doesn't bounce off of it and keep on and start going down again. It wasn't down for long enough for that to happen, I think. You know. So we may be good here. We may be good here. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for the time being and get back with you whenever the time frames get closer on these ones. All right, I'll see you here soon. All right, so I'm back. My price point is that, so right now there's 30 seconds left in it. And it's like
in half a mile, slight right.
Try to figure out what it wants to do right at my price point, AUDJPY. So something like this, I'll open up Trading View if I can get it open in time. I don't think I'm gonna make it though.
Slight right.
And I will go to AUDJPY to see if what the price is on it, right? Is that 90?
Continue on I-10 frontage road for 3/4 of a mile.
So it's at 90.63, and this one probably already ended. Don't know where it ended it at. Yeah, not sure where it ended because we missed it. But
in half a mile, use the left lane to take the ramp to I-10 East.
So we ended up losing that one, and I'm sure we lost by like 1 point. 1 point. The payout or the price, open price was.
Use the left lane to take the ramp to I-10 East.
Right there. 90.621. And if we look at AUDJPY here, it's at 90621. Exactly at 90622. Now it's at 90624. So 90626. So it was a close one. It was a close one. So I can't be mad if that one lost or not. You know, I really can't be mad. We have 45 seconds left. I had a better price point on this on my primary. Where's my primary at? So we're winning by 0 points now. 90.602 is where we had it at. 90.602. 28 seconds left. 90.602. Right now it's at 90.61, so we should be winning. 90.602. 90.62, right? So we're up right now. 90.62. So this should win for us. Should win for us. We have how many seconds left? 2 seconds, 1 second. All right, so I think we won that one. Yeah, we won that one. How many points we won by? 6 points. Not good. Not good, but it did come through for us. So today, it seems like our primaries are coming through. Our secondaries are not. So there's 2 primaries in a row. I think we have 1 more secondary, or we have 2 more secondaries in. We still got a lot of time on them. So let's see if we can find another primary. I did see some good opportunities. Our next primary will be double 60, which is 120. So let's see if we can find something. Well, let's look at this one. Yeah, this is a good opportunity, actually. This is a good opportunity for a primary. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in for 20 minutes because it's right on the line. This is our line. I'm not seeing. I mean, it hit here, but then it went right back above it, right? So, I mean, it's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity for a 20-minute trade. It seems like it's respecting it. So if we can get a little bit more of a, now, I mean, it's right there on the line, so I need to go ahead and just put it in. It's 100, a little bit more. If it just gives me a little bit more, I'm gonna go put it right there. I mean, again, it's a good price point. It's a good price point. I don't think it's breaking out yet, and it might not break out. But we do know that it did, break through here, but it went right back up. So let's see what happens. I have that one in, and that is my so I can put one more in. So I can find another one, another good opportunity. AUDCHF. This is a good opportunity right here. Yep, 20 minutes. To be back up. I can actually do 15 minutes. If I can get it to go back up there, I'll put it in. Because, again, it's following it. It hasn't broken out. It broke through, but it hasn't broken out. Dang, you see that? Just don't know why I didn't put it in right then and there. Yeah, all right. Let's keep going. I missed it, which is fine. Okay, this one that we're in. We're in this one also. Yeah, so we're already in this one with one trade. This one's nowhere near the line. CAD. And we're in this one already also. So, so we're in some good ones already. I'm happy with myself that I haven't fooled around and put and gone under 70% on any of these trades. I don't even see a line on this one. It's all the way up there. And this one kind of crossed. So, I mean, I might as well just take this one off because, or just create new lines on it. Let me go ahead and create new lines. Maybe it's something that will show itself. Let's look at the hour chart. Looks like there's a floor. Not a roof, but there is a floor. It's nowhere near the floor. But we can put the line anywhere. Or anyway.
In 2 miles, take exit 718 for US 90 toward Farm to Market 3538.
Looks like the floor will start like right there. Well, this will be a little bit lower. It's like right there. Yeah, these lines, they do change every hour, you know. So you want to stay abreast of that. They do change every hour. AUDCHF one. Is this an hour? 5 minutes. This is an hour chart. So really, like the new chart on this one would be. Let's go with 30 minutes and see. Well.
2 miles ahead, take exit 720 and then merge right on Frontage Road I-10 service.
In a half mile, take exit 718 for US 90 toward Farm to Market 3538.
Alright guys, I'm getting close. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for the time being. Let's hear real quick. I just made it to my destination, so excuse me. Goodness gracious. I have 1 minute and 26 seconds left on this one, which is my primary, and I'm looking good on it. I'm at 51 points above it. It's been steadily increasing, so I'm good on that. And my last 2 secondaries came through as well. This one came in by 16 points, and then this one came in by 17 points. So it's good. I have this one, and this one's it looks like it's gonna finish as well. Good for me. I have 58 seconds left on it. Let's go to it real quick to see. Yeah, so you see it's and I like this market. This market is not a lot of volatility, so it's been slowly going up, you know. So I'm pretty safe. This is pretty safe, you know. I got in at a good time. Remember, I got in right on the line. And it did go up, but it went through the line, and then it, you know, came back up above it. So it was a good one. Let's see if we can find one more opportunity for a primary. What just happened there? So that's 18 seconds left on this one. So we're good. We're good on this one. But if I recall, there were some really good ones as well. Some really good pairs that we could look at. We can't look at this one anymore because it's nowhere near the line anymore. So let's see. And this would be our final primary. We've won 3 in a row so far. So let's see what's going on here. Dang, that's crazy that the next one that we can use, a lot of the ones that we have, like CAD, CHF. I might have to check the lines on those ones and see. Let's look at this one. CAD, CHF. Let's go to the hour chart real quick. See what we're working with. You really can't do anything. Well, I do see a line that you could draw from. for the roof from here to here. From there to there, yeah, that's a pretty good roof there actually. I mean, that's for like 10 hours it's been doing that. So, and it looks like it might hop back up there again. Let's see if we can capitalize on it. Let's look at 30-minute first. I like to go down in progression to make sure that that it is accurate. The line that we have is accurate. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down to 5-minute. All right, so it's been going up progressively. It's been going up progressively, as you can see. So, but every time it goes up there, you know, it drops back down pretty quickly. You know, went up, dropped back down pretty quickly. So, you know, went up, dropped back down pretty quickly. So 20-minute, I think a 20-minute time frame would be good on this, just in case it doesn't drop down immediately or so quickly. Because if you look at the other ones, 20 minutes as well, within 20 minutes it was all the way down. So it's pretty safe to say that in 20 minutes, like this one here, 20 minutes, 5, oh, let me see that. So it hopped there, then, you know, let's not even count this candle. 5, 10, 15, 20, it was down. This one, it got close and then it dropped back down. But, you know, I like to do it closer. This one, it almost touched, then, you know, it progressively went down. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, it was down here. Same one here. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, it was down here. So 20 minutes, I think is safe, right? It's steadily going up, steadily going up. I think that it will touch that pretty soon. I think I'm just wait for it, you know. Wait for it to get close. It could happen at any time. And it doesn't necessarily. It just needs to get close. It doesn't need to cross. It doesn't need to even touch it. Based off of what's happened here, it doesn't even need to touch it. It just needs to get close, like close enough to where I know that within 20 minutes it's going to be below that again. Like the next time, like right here, it got close. I think it's closer even. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I missed it. Okay, just talking over here. I might have missed it, but come on, dude, give me. Oh yes, okay, perfect. I'm in. I love that. 20. Oh, I did 15 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Oh, man, I did 15 minutes. I'm going to do 20 minutes on that one. Dadgummit. I'm going to do 20 minutes. If I can get but it's going to be a secondary. If it can go back up there. All right. I'll be back, guys. I have to finish up some work over here. But we did get in good there. And my hope is that maybe it goes back up for a little bit more, and I might be able to get, okay. If it can cross it, I might be able to get another trade in. We got a very good price point there. Very good price point. Like, I can't even be mad if I lose it, because again, it's one of those things that if I end up losing it, it just means that it went different from what it's been doing for the past, I don't know, 5-6 hours, at least 5-6 hours. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. It's up there. That's good enough. 20 minutes, good. Okay. Even though I really wanted to put 15 minutes on that trade, on the primary one, but that's all right. All right, I'll catch back with y'all. All right, guys, I'm back. Just finished up with work with as far as this part of work. I can take a little break right now. All right, so as predicted, it is starting to go back down. You know, it did tap that area, and it's starting to go back down. I don't like. It's not as safe as I would have liked because of the 15-minute trade. You know, the 20-minute trades are just more safe when it comes to reversals. If it you have to look back at what's happened before. You know, like in this case, 15 minutes should be safe as well because within 15 minutes it was pretty. It dropped down pretty significantly, right? In this scenario here. It crossed, you know, so it took time to cross, and now it looks like it should start going back down. That's my hope, you know. If I end up losing the 15-minute one, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win the 20-minute one because that's what I meant to put in. I meant to put in a longer trade because I know these things like this happen, right? But we will see what happens. That candle was a down candle, and it closed inside, which is good news. That means that it's gonna either it's pretty much the next candle should stay within the line. It shouldn't go above that. It shouldn't go above that line. It shouldn't go above the line for too long. So we have 40 seconds left. Let me just look at this trade. I just want to see what 59.046 is the price. So we need to go get below 59.046. I'm looking at TradingView now for that one. CAD CHF. Do I have C? Yeah, I do right here. It's 59.045. So it's like right there on the line. This one is 59.046. So we're gonna win this one by a little bit, just by a little bit. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and we won. Well, that was close. You know, that was close. Again, it's because that 15 minutes, that 15-minute time frame is what threw us off. You know, it was a mistake. I should have not gotten so excited. I should have made sure everything was set up and ready before doing that. Yeah, I mean, we won by maybe 7 points. Yeah. I never want to win by that little. Because again, this platform, they could be manipulating it within that small price range. That was the highest trade of the day for me. And maybe, maybe it just wasn't within the price range for them to be able to manipulate, but that one's in. That was my last primary. So I won 4 primaries in a row. So that's it for the day. So we are going to finish profitable. We finished with earnings of $227. I could still put another trade in here, secondary trade, because I do think that it's going to continue to follow this line. If it's not going to, it's not going to go back up, jump back up there, and 20 minutes is enough time for it to come back down. So I'm gonna put another secondary trade in here. If I can get it close to that line, I meant to put the trade in right there. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So that'd probably be the last trade of the day. Yeah, that'll be the last one of the day. My primaries have closed. So, as you can see, today was a long day though. A long day of trading. I did get 3 in a row. Three primaries in a row. You can't see it here. All you can see is four primaries in a row. You can only see 3 here though. But I did do 4. $60 here, to the next $60 was here. The next $60, and then the oh, that's all four are here. Okay, and then the next one was here. Oops. And then the last one was here. So good day for us. We finished in profit, and you know, it's not as much profit as usual, but it's still, you can't be mad at $212 profit, you know, off of one day of trading, you know, especially starting, you know, with the bankroll of $1,000. You know, that's 20% of your bankroll that we've earned, you know, and we're trying to earn 10%. So 10% is going to go toward the actual bankroll itself, and then the other 10%, or the remainder, is going to go in the reserve account. You know? Let's see. The other one should be finishing here soon. Which one is that one? Is that this one? Yeah, this one here should be finishing soon. It's close. We got 2 minutes left on it. Let's look at it. I'll be surprised if we lose that one. CAD CHF. Because I mean, pretty much, if we end up losing it, then it didn't follow what the last ones did. The last peaks did. Where is it at? Did I miss it? CAD CHF. I don't even have it. I sworn I had this thing favorited. Oh, I guess I didn't. No, I didn't have it favorited, because that was a new one that we were looking at, and we just went ahead and hopped in it. Okay. So, so yeah, I mean, I guess what I would be looking at is what this one finished at. This one's finished at 7 points. We won by 7 points. So this one should win by more than 7 points. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's doing some craziness right now. Let's see what happens. 30 seconds left. Okay, let's look at it now. We 59.048, so we need to get below 59.048. Let's look at this one. This one is 59.048, 59.05, 03, 04. So it's right on there. It's right on there. 05. I can't say that they're cheating me if we end up winning or losing this one. This is crazy. Wow, we barely won that one. Goodness gracious, we probably, yeah, I'm pretty sure we won that one by less than the other one. I would have been freaking out. I would have been freaking out if we had did 20 minutes on that one. Let's see. We won this one by what? 1 point. Come on, really? Won this one by 7 points. 1 point. Well, I mean, that's how the cookie crumbles. We won, but still, I mean, 1 point difference. I don't like that at all. I mean, but you know, we analyzed it correctly. It just didn't do exactly the same thing as the other ones were doing. You know, it's still up here, and you know, based off of what's been doing, it's supposed to go back down. But obviously, it's hanging out at this line. But okay, I think that's about it. I mean, it was a good day. I think all of our trades were good trades as far as percentage wise. And we won most of them, of course. Our win percentage was pretty high today. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of trading mode. I'm done. Okay. Good day. Good day. I'm happy about the day. We have this last secondary trade in, but we're not gonna wait for that one. We have 13 minutes on it. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose it. 1268 is what I have right now, and we'll see. If I lose it, then it's going to remain 1268. If I win it, then it's going to go about $10 or something like that, $12. So we'll see where I'm at tomorrow when I get back with you. But today was a good day. It was a long day though, a lot longer than I expected. But sometimes it happens that way. Now I have to get to work. I've been slacking. I've been slacking with work. I'm taking all these breaks. So I will see you guys on the next one. And thanks for hanging out with me. Just I wanted to leave this last one just to let you know that this one is coming in for me. It was way under my price point. 9 seconds left. And that's what I wanted to do at the beginning, that looks like more than 34 points, but yeah, I mean, based off of what's been going on, that's what I was expecting to happen earlier, but it just happened a little bit later than I thought. So like, if I had to learn from this lesson, maybe a longer price point instead of 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. Because I don't mind the extra time as long as it secures more of a win for me. I mean, could I have done 25 minutes on this one? Yeah, I mean I could, because it's definitely it would just give more time for it to react. Excuse me. More time for it to react, and every single other one, with 25 minutes, it was still way under. So maybe I might go up to 25 minutes as the maximum that I do. Yeah, but we'll play it by ear. All right, talk to you. Hey, real quick, hey guys. Yeah, I went ahead and I traded some more. I was trying to do something, trying to get an even amount, and end up trading more than I wanted to. So I got 2 trades in right now, but something's weird here. So you see where the price point is 81646, right? On this one, you go here is at 81672, which is a pretty big difference. Excuse me. I'm in at 81669 and 81665. So it says I'm winning by 19 points, right? 22 points. 81669 and 81665. But according to this, this is at 81672. I should be losing right now. I'm not understanding. Yeah, it's at 81672 right now. So, and it's just there. It's hanging out there, 81672. Excuse me. But this was, again, it's showing at 81648, which again, it's more than 10 pips. That's like 30 pips, right? 58, 68, so it's like 22 pips around there, that's the biggest I've seen. That's the biggest difference I've seen. I mean, it's in my favor, which is very odd indeed. It's in my favor, but I mean, again, I'm in the 8166, and if you look at the real market, it's at 817. Let's see. Yeah, USCHF. Well, now it just dropped to 816. Maybe this was a glitch. It's at 8167 now, which is still, no, 816, yeah, 8167 is still a loss. It's still losing for me. 816, 81670. 81671. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is very odd. I don't get it. Is that 81670? That's losing. 81669. I still think losing for one of them. Let's see if it's going to even out. This one's still showing 81645. I'm thinking something might be wrong with the one of them is off, and this one's moving very slowly. I mean, it just stuck on 81645. So my guess is this one's off. But this is very odd indeed. It just stuck there. Time's still moving, so I don't think it's not frozen. So I have 81670 here. And which means it would be up here. Like the time would be up there, not down here. I don't know what happens in this situation, whether they're going to count this as, I mean, if it remains like this, because it's just stuck. It hasn't moved from 81645 for at over a minute. Again, the times are moving, but the actual price is not moving. But I'm gonna pay attention to the actual price, to this price, because I think this is the actual price of where it really is at. Right now it's at 81671, which is losing right now. All right, while we're waiting, and this one stays still as well. Yeah. So what happened was I was trying to make an extra, like $15, so that I could be over $300 for the day, because when I ended I was at $295. So I put a $15 trade in, because it's going to take a percentage of it, just so I could be right over 300. I end up losing that one. And these are trades. These are like risky trades, short-term trades, 5-minute trades, trying to just real quick get it. And I fooled around, and fooled around and was just losing, doing those little 5-minute trades. Yeah. So, okay. Well, dang. How did I didn't even. I thought I still had a minute left. I mean, I won it, but I want to see it. I won by 7 points. Okay. I don't know what's going on. What happened there? But is it even now? 8162. Let's see. 81628. What's this one saying? 81672. 81668. 81668. 8163. Yeah, it's around the. I mean, it's still off by at least 20, 25 or so. 81669. 81668. This was 81631. I mean, it is definitely off. We're in at 81660. Right, let me see. Make sure. 81669 is where we're at on this one. 81669. And here it's like 81668. Let's see if it refreshes. 8167. So now it's saying we're losing, right? Because we're at 81669. That's what I'm saying, 81670. Let's see if this candle is representing it. This candle is not representing it. This candle is not. And like, we would be losing right now, or we at least we would see the wick go through, or touch that line, touch where we're our price point. It never did. So I mean, this is different for me. I mean, I don't know if I want to call it good news. No, I'm not gonna call it good news because who knows, who knows. Um, but 8163 is definitely much lower. 81628. That's like 81625, 81632, 81634. This was 81. Let's see when it refreshes. 81668. So from 81634 to 81668, 81674. And this one's still talking about. Okay, this one froze again. Okay, now it's going 81635. Is it going? Yeah, it is. 81633. It's still like much lower though than the actual amount. Like the actual the real one. It's up to 81651 now, which means that this one should probably be 8168 something. Let's see. Yep, 81680. So it's way off. It's off like 30 points off. So this is the first time I've seen it be off so much. It's usually off within 10 points, but now I see that it's off within. It can be off even more than that. This one's off within 30 points, and it's off in the as far as it's 30 points lower than the actual market. So not good. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's, yeah. I would say that's not good news, because that just means that that they possibly have up to 30 points to play with. This is 81652, and the other one's like 8168 something. 81652. Let's just make sure. 816. Let's see, we have to refresh this. 81688. Yeah, so that's over 30 points. 627282. Yeah, I mean, just to be safe, you could say like 35 points. About 35 points. It's off. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. I mean, I wonder if it's going to stay within 30 points, or if it's going to, or around 30 points, or if it's going to shorten it to 20 points or 10 points, or if it's going to go above, the real market price. You see, it dropped to 67% now. How much time do I have left? 8 minutes left on it. So yeah, I mean, it's not really good news, because it is way off. I mean, it's off again. I mean, it's off in my favor right now, because if it was actually where the real price, it would be up here, which is like 20 points, 20 points more than my my price point. So I don't know what to say about this. I mean, it's documented, so at least it's understood now that it is off. It is off, and it could be off more than 10 points. This is a lesson to me that it can be off more than 10 points. It's a valuable lesson to learn. And if it's off more than 10 points, so far I've noticed it. Most times this platform is under the actual market price. 81650. It's 816. This should be 8167 or 81680. Or 30 points. 81680. This one's 81650. I mean, that's right there. That's 30 points right there. I don't know why why, like why. I can't tell you. It doesn't seem like it's moving now though. Anyway, okay. Um, yeah. I can't. Yeah, I can't tell you. These wins that I'm getting, I feel like they should be losses because of where trading views at. You know. But I was going off of this platform when it came to the price, and drawing the lines on this platform and all that. So, um, if this platform is actually legit, then it's you know based off of the lines, it's honoring the trade, the trades, that type of situation, because all the lines were drawn on this, based off of these price points. So it's not going off of TradingView's price points. At least for this pair, it's not. It means 30 points is a significant difference. So this is a sign that this is an honest platform. Because yeah, I don't even think that other one, we should have won that other one. It was 81665. If I recall, when this one went through, it was at 8167. It was right around 8167. We'll see what happens on this one though. We'll see if it modifies at all. We have 5 minutes left. I'll come back in 5 minutes, or in about 4 minutes. All right. Some weird stuff is going on here. So it says I have 2 trades in right now. I don't recall putting this trade in right here. I do not recall that. It says I put a 20-minute trade in almost 4 minutes ago. The last time I left you was like 3 minutes ago. So I would have had to put the trade in when I would have had to put the trade in when I was online, like when I was in the video, which I don't remember doing at all. I mean, it's a good trade. I'm not gonna say it's a bad trade. It's a great trade. It's right on the line for 20 minutes. But when did I do that? I mean, I didn't do that. I'm gonna look again, because it says, let's see, it says that this trade opened at 14:59:26. So that was a little bit before 1500, about 3 p.m. I'm winning that one, and yeah, okay, and I won it. Let's go back to TradingView and see if it's still a difference when it comes to 81643. It's at 81643 right now. It's not moving, so I don't trust that is correct. I mean, the time is moving, though, right? Yeah, time is moving. 81643. This one's at 81682. 81681. Yeah. That's a big difference. That's almost 40 points right there. 81644. 81681. USD CHF. We're in the right pair. USD CHF 81681, and it's pretty much stuck there. It's not doing anything else. 81681. It's not really moving from there. And this one is kind of stuck at 81644. So yeah, it just looks, yeah, I mean, but that's more than 30 points again. That's 546,474. That's 36 points, 37 points. But now this one has jumped to 81655. Okay, it's 81655. That means this one probably would have jumped to 8169 something. Let's see if it refreshes. 81. Yeah, it's at 8. Yeah, Yeah, 8169. Yeah. So it's just behind, or it's not even behind. It's literally about 35, 40 points off. Yeah, about 35, 40 points off, around there. Okay. So I mean, I like this trade. I do like this trade, but I didn't put it in. I am pretty sure I'd not put that trade in. I'm gonna look back on the time and see, but we know that this trade was put in at 14:59 with 26 seconds. So all I have to do is go back in the video, and when this time up here, when the time up here says 14:59, anywhere from 14:59 to 1500, I'll give it. If I put a trade in anywhere from 14:59 to 1500, then I will submit that, you know, I might have accidentally pressed it or something. But nah, I don't recall that. I do not recall putting this trade in. I guess regardless though, if I lose it, I'm still good because I'm over $300, which is what I wanted to do. I spent another freaking 2 hours doing this, trying to just get over $300. That's crazy. I had $1,295. And just going off of some nonsense, but not even going off of my regular strategy that I use. I was going off of some crap that, some short-term stuff, you know, and ended up losing a bunch. Like, look, you can look at what happened. So I'm winning now, but okay, you can't even see it. Yeah, I mean, all these trades are just trying to get back up, I think. No, they're not. Okay. So it started from here, this trade here, or this trade, I think. Yeah. So I won that trade, but I think somehow I put in, now this was my last trade. That one won, and then I put this one in and lost that one. So then I obviously breaking money management, not doing what I just wanting to do one trade and done. I put $45 for the next one. I ended up winning that one though, so I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't win it. I ended up tying on it. So whenever you see this here, but you don't see any money right here, that means you tied. So I tied on it, so I had to put the trade in again, and I lost that trade. Then I doubled it again, breaking money management. In my mind, I was like, well, I profited $285, around $295 around there. I profit that. So as long as so pretty much I'm going to try to get back the money I lost, only up to $295. That's pretty much what's my thoughts on it. I mean, so if I end up losing it, then I'll chalk it up to, okay, a learning experience, and I didn't make any profit today. But I'm not going to go past the $1,000 that I started with. So that was my thoughts on this. So that's why I went to 105. Lost 105. Again, doing these stupid 5-minute trades. You know, 3-minute trade there. What was this one? That was a 25-minute trade, and it tied. That's crazy. This one was 15 minutes. Well, 15 minutes is good though. Yeah, but this was a 15 minutes and lost that one. So anyway, so then luckily I won the $130 one. But I started doing, at that point, I just said, oh, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go back to my strategy that I've been using to win, or to throughout these days. So pretty much looking at our lines, because all I had was $130 left. So I ended up winning that one. And then I said, okay, well, I'm gonna continue going on. So this was the new primary trade. 74.64 was 6% of the total that I had in there. So I went ahead and did that, and I won that one. And then this was supposed to be my last trade that I won. This one here, because I saw an opportunity that was good for a secondary trade. It had bypassed my primary trade by a pretty good amount as far as points go. That's 81665 with the points here, and this one is 81669. Well, that wasn't a pretty good amount, but anyway, it passed it. And so 8 minutes left, and I have another trade in. I'm gonna see, regardless if I win or lose, I'm gonna see if I put this trade in, because I really don't think I did. The trade was put in for 71%, which is decent. I mean, it's okay. I wasn't gonna put it in because I was already past my $300 goal for the day. So anyway, I'll talk to you. All right, so we're under a minute left, and if you look at the price, we're winning by a little bit. 81651 is my open price. You go to TradingView, it's at 81668, right? 8165, 81668. But the actual price right now, the current price is 8164. So it's, you know, if you look at this current price here, it's much lower. You know, again, in this type of situation, if it was the actual real market, I would be losing. But it's not. But it's within those 30 points. But it's been doing this. It's been going up and down, fluctuating crazy. You know, we're almost done with that one though. We end up winning that one. But yeah, it's definitely different from TradingView. It's definitely different from TradingView when it comes to, at least this pair is. This pair is way off. But the day is over with. And even though I didn't put that trade, I'm sure I didn't put it. I'm glad it closed in profit because I mean, if I would have lost it, I would have still been okay because again, I met my goal for the day. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and see how, you know, what I was doing right at that time. This was a 20-minute trade, so yeah, like right at 3 o'clock, 2:59. Like, what was I doing? Did I really put that trade in? All right, well, good day. I'm not gonna do that again, trying to even out though, because I almost lost all my profit doing that nonsense. So it's not worth it, you know. So, but good day though. I mean, if I was still trading, this would be a good time to put in another trade when it hits that line, but I'm not. I'm done. All right, well, you guys take care, and I will see y'all on the next video. Sorry, these videos are long. I'm trying to figure out how to, because I want to get all my trades in, and you know, some days just longer than others. It's 3:21. You know, I started today at 6 in the morning. So, or I'm sorry, it was like 8:30 something like that when we started. So it's too long. Too long of a day. A bunch of trades. I know well over 30 trades, I'm pretty sure, today. All right, and might as well, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer 365.71. What's the profit? So we're trying to get 10%, and keep 10% in the account. So that's $36.57 in the account. So minus $36.57. So 329.14 is going to come out and go to the Forex account. 329.14. Transfer there from the real account to the Forex account. 329.14. All right. All right, that's done. So what we have in the real account is 1,036.57. Today is Friday, which means it is payday for me. And there's 582.44 in the account. So the way this works is I pull out everything except 20%. 20% is left over for the next week. So let's see what that is. 582.44 times 20% is $116.49. So $116.49 will be remaining in this account. So the rest of it will come out. So to figure that out, I'm gonna subtract 582.44 from 116.49. 116.49. So 465. All right, so pretty good, pretty good. I think it's decent. You know, I mean, for extra money, like I wasn't expecting this. I'm never expecting extra money, you know, because for years I've been working and having a job and getting paid only one paycheck from that job. This is literally another paycheck, you know, a weekly paycheck of $465.95. And if I keep things the same way, the same, try to be conservative, you know, 3%, try to stick with 3% of the bankroll. If I stick with that, I should never, my bankroll should never be at risk, especially if I'm using a price action strategy and being consistent with it. So I'm happy about that. $465.95. I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw that now. And since today is Friday, it might take. Last week, I got this on Sunday, so got that in. Throwing up Cash App. This is the way I do it. I'm sure, I know there's plenty of other ways that you can do it, but this is the way I do it. So we're going to transfer, and we're going to receive. Copy Bitcoin address. Copy that. So now we have the address copy. We come back to this platform, paste it in there. All right. So since you're copying and pasting, there's no risk of you sending it to the wrong place. I always like to look at the last digits here, DDP3E, and match it up just in case with the last digits here. DD3PE, so it matches up. So now that's in there, you're good to go. You can continue. And remember, when you hit continue, there's no finalizing on this. It just goes. Okay. All right, because I'm on the move. It wants me to confirm that this is me, because my login session has changed up. That's fine. I mean, that's understandable. That's understandable. You know, just want to make sure that I am who I say I am. 5414. Now, if they come back with something else, okay, yeah. All right, cool. And that's it. All right, awesome. So far so good. So far so good. And we will start again on Monday. It is Friday, so we're done for the week. Appreciate you guys staying with me. And again, I apologize for the long videos, but I mean, at least this is real. Like you can't say it's not real. Like it's I'm trying to be. I want to make sure that it's as legit as possible. That you're seeing it's as legit as possible. One bad thing about this thing, this platform, is that it doesn't allow you to get back to the trading very easily. Yeah, it doesn't let you get back to trading very easily. But that's fine. We're good to go. Appreciate you hanging in there. I'll catch you on the next video.